Okay, I don't know if I'm recording, but I think I am.
If the number's counting up higher, 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 you're recording.
Okay.
All right. This right here is where I wanted to put the stage. In front of that,
Okay, and what is that?
the fence there. We
Okay,
can make
just-
a recording afterwards, okay?
Just breathe. Keep going, it's all good. Okay, and this fence is on, if you'll hold that up so we can see what side we're on.
That is due south.
Okay.
This is on the west side.
Okay, so the fence where we're starting is on the west side.
It's on the 902-foot side. And if you see these little rectangles outside the fence, those are on the picture that show everything.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Good, yes.
We're looking straight out this way because you see the hill. You can't see the hill on the drawings. So if you put the stage right here, it's like an amphitheater. So it shows why I did it this way rather than a horseshoe type thing out there.
All right, so what you're communicating is that the stage is going to be against the 900
The
foot.
stage is going to be right out here, facing right out at those orange things out there. If you turn around and look,
Which is in between the 900 and what?
this fenced area that juts out. I'll get the measurements so that they have it all. So the stage is pointing out between those two light towers.
Okay,
Those are on the utilities map.
okay,
Stage here, like this, the video wall next to it, pointing at that telephone pole. That telephone pole is where I'm going to start the booths going in a straight line up that way.
How many booths on that side?
We're going to do, because you want it drawn with 100, we'll do it with
Right,
40
except
to-
that I
it'll be-
wanted,
It will be 40 to 45 booths going up that way. Later on, after I walk this off and walk off the side thing here, then we'll have an exact count how far up we're going.
okay, but of the 100 booths, I want 20 of them to have like little temporary crisscrosses or something on them. Those would be the extra booths. We want 80 booths for sure. We want 20 extra if we need them.
They said they want 100 booths.
Okay.
So hang on.
The thing is,
Hang on.
no, you need to hang on because I had to go back to the paperwork, and the paperwork on the application says 80.
Okay.
So I don't want anybody throwing anything out. So in order for them not to throw things out, you need to put it in as 80, the way it was on the application, and then add the 20, and then that makes everybody happy. Okay?
Fine. Okay, so that's the way we're doing it with the VIP tent over here. And then if you come out 45 feet, that'll be the back of the food tents going in a straight line that way. I did it that way because there's a gate over there that'll be the food truck entrance and a gate over there that'll be VIP entrance. We'll have VIP parking, food truck parking, and the whole backstage kind of thing behind the food area. So we can separate that.
Okay, I
There'll be-
also noticed that you had food booths, but you didn't have trucks written in.
There were 2 food trucks at the left end of the food booths. So on that end of the food booths will be the food trucks.
Okay,
All right. Adding more room for these other booths. I'm going to slide this down a little. Probably going to connect those with just a 30-foot fire lane between the last food truck and the first booth. Run booths all the way up that line to where a flat line comes across where we'll have the other fire lane up there. Okay, so we'll go up with booths, over with a few booths, and then come in a straight angle down. Right where the hill starts, the last flat spot is where we're going to put a temporary fence, 5 to 10 feet between the fence and the booth, and then the booths. We'll have a generator backstage back here, up against the fence right there. A light tower on this side of the telephone pole, a light tower at the end, and a generator at the end of the booths up there. A generator in the middle of this line of booths.
So we're up to 3 generators, which is what's in your thing? Okay.
So that generator there will run those booths. We'll use cable ramps to go across the fire lane, and it'll run the food. This generator will do video wall, stage, and the VIP tent area. That generator will run all these booths down here.
Okay.
Okay. Gonna put another light tower at this end.
So how many light towers are you up to now?
1, 2, third one there, fourth one at this end, fifth one backstage, or back behind the food.
Okay,
area.
because I don't think, our thing said light tower. It didn't say 5 light towers.
Yeah, there's 5 light towers.
Okay, I don't remember it saying 5, but I have my paperwork with me.
So that is the basic setup. What I'll do today is get measurements from the back wall to the telephone pole, where that's going to be, from this corner of this fenced area that juts out on the map. So I'll have the length of that is, I believe, 165, but I'll confirm it. I'll have this length, how far out the back corner of the truss is. So we'll have exactly with the truss, but the angle is going to be looking out right at the middle of that. The VIP tent, 30 by 50, is going to go up against that with like a 20-foot gap between the corner of the truss and the VIP tent. It'll be up against that. There'll be fencing along here. That will be the VIP entrance right at that corner of this fenced area where it turns back. So they'll have a gate there where the VIPs come in, and then in front of that will be the food section going straight. The dumpsters go at the far end up against the wall. There'll be 2 40-yard dumpsters all the way up there. The restrooms, wanted to put them over here, but if I'm going to move this down, we may end up putting them back there. I'll figure that out.
Can't you do them both in both places? Can't you divide them and put them in both
He
places?
usually likes it in one, but maybe we'll divide them.
Okay, well,
That might be easier having.
this has to do with how the space functions, not what the person usually likes. So, okay.
Anyways, that's the basic. Oh, the food area where the tables and that are going to be set up will be out here in the middle, and in front of the stage, we're running bicycle barricade to break the VIP area. Run it over to the fence here, this side of the telephone pole. That'll keep everybody there from all the power, all the electric, everything. Keep them out of the VIP area. And we'll have the back of the food area fenced off from the general public.
Okay.
So nobody can get back behind the food area. And then we're setting up 800, 900 chairs out here. I got to get his exact count. I think 900 is what he wants. It'll be, so 10 feet to the bicycle barricade from the stage, and then another 5-10 feet to the first row of chairs. So we'll probably do 2 sections of chairs with a center aisle. There'll be a video platform, 4x8, just outside. I'm not sure if he wants it inside or outside the bicycle barricade. If he wants it inside, it'll be just inside the bicycle barricade to the right. It's got to be outside because otherwise it'll block the video wall. And a front of house stage, 50 to 70 feet.
Okay,
in front here.
I'm sorry, just back up a minute. So what was that thing you were talking about?
A video platform where a cameraman is going to stand on the platform.
Okay, so is
4x8.
that included in our equipment?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I'm just in
And
my
the front
mind
of house-
trying to go through the list and make sure that we aren't missing anything. Okay.
Front of house platform video. That's where the video head video guy will be, and then they'll have a second cameraman. I would actually like to put him on this side. We usually put him on that side. Actually, we're going to put him on this side so he doesn't block the video.
This is a better space.
Yeah,
I
out
think,
in front.
yeah, that's more
So
functional.
we'll put him right there. Probably work just the other side of the bicycle barricade. That'll give him a good angle. He'll be out of the way of the VIPs. So we'll put him there and he won't block any of the chairs.
Okay,
That's
and
everything that's on the list.
okay, but like where we've talked about placing people now, I can turn this off, right?